Hi, Ghana, how are you? This is my very last statement and my very last message on the next winner of the coming elections. What the Lord has given me, my very final one. God bless you. I promised my team, my church leaders, and some people that I was not going to speak again because everything I've spoken is already on our various pages. But this was a final vision of the elections. And I'm also saying this because spiritually I've been attacked, and physically we've seen a few things that has been more like an attack on me. I've not reported it quite yet, but because of my various prophecies over the few months. So I would say out of a little anger, I'm saying this because if you come after me because of what God has told me, I will use the anger, and the fire in me to speak. I hope you understand. I'm trying to keep my composure. Let me not divert from the message. That's why I'm making this one. So it's like somebody who is out of pain. He says things. That's why I'm making this video. It's the final one I'm just going to say. But I am just a prophet of God. I've said this many times. And the attacks and the, threats spiritually and all that, those who are close to knew what happened to me recently and all that. It was a very, not pleasant. But let me go straight to the point. Now, number one, over 2 years ago, and I gave a prophecy that God showed me a first vision that President John Mahama is coming. I came to make the video about the makeup. I'm sure those of you who remember the video about the makeup, you can write it below. Prophet, I remember that video. It was recorded around March, posted around April last year. Who is the next president of Ghana? I said the person was going to make up Ghana. Number one, when the winner comes, he's going to change the whole face of the nation. I saw a lot of infrastructure. I saw a lot of development. I saw, in quotes, Ghana become like Dubai. That's what I saw. I saw that, in the coming years when the person takes the nod. And number two, God wants a change. The watchers, I told you some days ago, have taken up the case and they also want a change. The atmosphere, the realms, they had a meeting recently and they told me that they have taken up the case. So number two, everything wants change. Nothing in the spirit realm wants us to go where we are going. The realms, the angels, the watchers, they are all exhausted. In quote, they are all omabre. They are all tired and they are saying they want a change. So they have taken up the case. Sorry to the other side, but say the spirit of the Lord, they want a change. I'm told some people have come to say otherwise. We've seen videos and some have come out and God told me that they are the Balaams who have taken money. Some, are the Balaams who have taken money, and some are so very vivid with figures and all that. And when I asked God, God said there was a meeting that went on human beings and the plans were discussed of what it has been planned. So the plans outcome is what some people came out to use to prophesy. This was what I was told in the spirit realm. This was what I was told. So a meeting went on and there are plans in that meeting and whatever figures and all that they are mentioning. How come about 2 or 3 of them have the same figures and they have the same thing? They are saying that after some days there's not going to be the results will not be out. The whole truth of the matter is that in the realm of the spirit, what I saw was that by evening, the numbers that will be coming in by evening. This thing I saw it some months ago. I saw the figures. I saw some in thousands. I saw some in tens, and I saw some in ones. The numbers that will be coming in by evening, by afternoon, Saturday afternoon, towards the evening, 5 going, 6 going. The numbers that will be trooping in everywhere. Everybody will know who has won. Yes, there's a video I made some months ago about. I saw the results. I can tell you, those of you who want to know the results. The results, number one, the winner was around 50. It was 53 thereabout. But I saw because of the thwartings of the atmosphere, hijackings, it dropped a little bit. All right. And it came to 51. But lately I was praying and I saw somewhere around 50 and then they gave something, point something. All right. But the first realm dimension I saw was around the 53 thereabout. And then I saw it shift to 51. But lately, for this past few days, I saw the realm more like 50 point, 9 thereabout, 8, 9 thereabout. That was the realm I was seeing. And if all things being equal, it would jump to 51, because the whole thing was that this year's election, the winner is going to have a striking margin. Now, somebody told me that, Prophet, over the years, you've been very accurate with the national and the global prophecies, but Ghana don't really put you at that, top. And I always try to refrain and then run, because we don't want to blow our own trumpet and all. But the track record has been there. Even with the US one, how Biden would drop, Harris would take over. I gave years before it happened. How when the places that Trump will win, Pennsylvania, Georgia, and those areas that he'll win, and they'll declare him the winner. Now, this year, the Ashanti part of Ghana and the Bono-Hafo area, which is the Ashanti part, there will be a lot of shock in the Ashanti region, and it will swing to help the winner. I'm not saying the winner will win Ashanti, but it will swing. Most of the margins there will be very historic. I saw it in the news that they are saying Ashanti region caused the winner to win. Write this thing down. You will see it happen. Write it down. You will see it happen in some few days' time. Also in Parliament, there will be a lot of new faces. Those who have sat on the chair for 20 years, 12 years, they have gone 3-4 times and all that. There will be a lot of new faces, especially for NDC, where MPP have stayed for decades and years. I saw the watchers change to give some people also an opportunity to try what they will do in that constituency. Especially in Accra here, there's going to be a lot of changes. There is a man that we are trusting God that God will also show him that mercy. The Lord will give him that grace, and that thing will come upon him. So there's going to be even the parliamentary, a lot of change, and everything would favor, the NDC. So they are going to have a lot of people in parliament, as they call the majority, and it will be very powerful. Things will work. And I saw a lot of young faces in parliament. And you see, this word I've given it about 4 or 5 years ago. Those of you in Takrady Church Branch, I remember that I said when President John Mahama came, he will work with many young people. If you can remember that, this was about 4 or 5 years ago. I think after the last election. So let's say 4 years ago, after the last election. And then I gave it. But even before that last election, I said I saw a future of youth. And when President Mahama comes, he will work with a lot of youth, like young faces. I'm an old man, but they look at my face and they say I'm young, But even some that I'm even older than would be in parliament. Some that I'm older than will be in what? In parliament. It will be beautiful. So the watchers and the agent of change there, they are all very, angry, and they want this thing to happen. So this is what is going to happen. And I saw thirdly that the Lord gave President John Dramani Mahama the authority, the scepter, and the power. And guess what happened? President John Mahama sat on the elephant. I'm sorry, but it was a very funny vision. I just came back from a church meeting program, and I saw him sit on an elephant, and he was riding the elephant. And I said, this is a strange vision. And he rode the elephant for some miles. And the miles, every step the elephant was taking was a particular number of years, I would say. So if the elephant took one step, they rode for maybe 1 year. If he took 2 steps, they rode for 2 years. And I saw the elephant take many steps. I know the step, but I won't say. Maybe I would come and say it after the elections or New Year. I would come and give you the number of years that President John Mahama, now as he is the rider of the elephant, will ride the elephant before he will alight. Because Obechi elephant, he would be on the elephant for long, and then somebody else will come and ride the elephant. I'm speaking with prophetic parable audience here. I'll come and give you that one update after the election. So he rode the election, and they gave him the scepter. And I saw the Ghana, the flag of Ghana on his shoulder, and he has lifted the scepter up, and he was riding on the elephant. This is a done deal. This is what the spirit realm has for the nation Ghana. And President John Dramani Mahama is our next president. I don't know who we are waiting for to say anything anymore. But this year, like I said earlier, the Lord said that the watchers in Ghana, we in Ghana, if I say we, I mean the angels, all right, the watchers, and then the watchers on the earth realm, which I am privileged by the mercy and by the grace and with all humility to be one of them. We have fathers after them. Then God is raising us also by the mercy of God. And then we who have also been praying for the nation, interceding for the nation, we are also part of the watchers. And God said those watchers in Ghana, the internal or the local watchers, we are going to decide this election. So it is a done deal, and it will be very peaceful. There wouldn't be, those things that people said there will be chaos here and there. I'm not seeing anything like that, because the way the thing will go, nobody will have time to go and fight. It will be very peaceful. Have you seen how the US own went? Very, they are mightier than us, bigger than us. But you saw how everything went quietly, and you saw the gap. Did you see the gap that Trump gave Harris. I kept on saying, I gave 5 updates about Donald Trump's presidency. The last one I said was the error Kamala Harris did. A lot of polls was for Harris to win. But thou sayest the Spirit of the Lord. He gave us what he had planned in the realm of the Spirit. And what the Lord said, exactly the same thing happened. I was even surprised. So I believe Ghana, we should also acknowledge what some of us, God has been doing through us over the years, and not attack and insult us and put us in a certain, light. I believe that it is high time that by the mercy and by the humbling grace of God, you listen when we speak by the mercy of God. I am speaking from the grace and the mercy of God He has shown me, and the realm of the Spirit that I come from by the mercy. Every time I'm speaking from that realm. Nobody has graced me. I have not taken anybody's one city, to speak for them. I have not taken anybody's one peswa to speak for them. Or have I had any meeting with some people to speak? I spoke some years ago, and then I am doing this because God told me that I've made you a watcher. An assignment is that make sure that you let this man come to power. So congratulations, His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama and the First Lady Mama Lodina Mahama. God has given you the chance to lead Ghana again. I saw after you led, you took Ghana to a grass, like a green grass, like your party color green. You took the nation to a green field, and it was amazing. So God bless you, God strengthen you. We thank God for what God has done. There's going to be prosperity, there's going to be glory, there's going to be increase on the land. The umbrella will fly and enter the heavens. We are saying it's unfortunate to the other party. You try again, hopefully next 4 years, when if God perhaps want to show you mercy, we would come and speak for you if God says that. The Lord bless you and keep you. Share this video. I have finished, and I have announced the final winner of the elections in Ghana and who God has shown me. I know many are praying, many are wishing. Some of the young pastors and a lot of the people who don't like me, that the prophecy will fail, this one will fail. Then they'll say, they'll come after me, bash me, fake prophet, lying and all that. We are here. This is what God has shown me with all humility, and I know my God will not let me down, just as He didn't let me down after He told me Trump was going to blow the trumpet, and all the prophecies have spoken about Ghana has gone the way the Lord wanted it to be. God bless you. Share this video and just type congratulations down there to the incoming president of Ghana who is bringing a change. The Lord has ordained. This is the mind of God and the will of God. God bless you. I love you all with the love of Jesus. We are praying for the peace and then prosperity of Ghana. God bless our homeland, Ghana. I speak as I'm led by the Holy Spirit. God bless you. I love the other side. I love every other party. I love all my church members who are on the other side, Ikuadonko and the other Bediako and all those people. I love all of you. All right. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Share this video.